Hi, I'm D, and this is Compagnie de Indies 14-year-old rum from Florida. What's going on, people? Good morning. This is it's just gone 9 on a gloomy Saturday morning in London. Skies are grey, it's a little bit drizzly outside. I've done over 13,000 steps. Oh my gosh. So, where do I start? So, a lot of time has passed since my last coffee morning session, and when I do these things, I'm always sort of trying to think about what to talk about, and so many things are happening. And you know, you got to make a choice of where I've got to make a choice of how serious, how light-hearted I want to make this conversation. You know, I could easily start talking about and getting a bit into what's happening in the Middle East, in Lebanon, with Israel, Iran, all that posture. Are we walking in? Is Israel bringing America and its allies into a new war? We could continue to talk about or I could talk about what's happening in Ukraine, how North Korea are now joining a party and expanding the capabilities of Russia. Could talk about we just had a Labour Party giving their budget for the next year in the UK. Could talk about that, how that affects people, how it affects myself, how that affects the country. We've got the US elections and a couple. So many things are happening. The world is, could talk about the floods in Valencia in Spain. To name a few things off the top of my head. Sometimes when I hear people say, I don't watch the news, I'm like, well, how can you not watch the news? So many things are happening that you want that you want to know what's happening. But sometimes I'm like, I can kind of get it. There are so many things happening at one time, which most of which doesn't seem to be good. It's like, I just can't deal with all that stress. So I kind of get why people sort of disengage from news. I kind of get why people disengage from politics, because especially with politics, there's a lot of same old. I find that in the UK and US specifically, that the two major parties are the two sides of the same coin. Actually, no, that's a bit, no. One is Coke, one is Coke Light. One is Pepsi, one is Pepsi Max. They are similar, but one is full fat and one is the slightly lighter version. And that's how I see the Democrats versus Republicans and the Labour Party versus the Tories. There's not much between them. They're very similar. And I don't think you get real change with either party you may vote for. But it's a whole nother conversation. I decided to keep this one, however, on a more lighter note, and I'll talk to you a little bit about Rum Bash. I had Rum Bash last year, 2 weeks ago actually, not even last week, about 2 weeks ago. I came second. For those of you who don't know what Rum Bash, it's an annual rum event I do, usually just close friends and family. So I'll give it a basic premises. I'm trying to think, how far back should I start this conversation, but I'll give it a basic premise. So, Rum Bash is this. So, it started when I was thinking about going to this annual rum event that happens in London, Rum Fest. And I was thinking about going, I was looking at it goes like a big thing, thousands of people go, and I saw ticket prices, like £40. I was like, hang on a minute. and they offer you like you get like a couple of shots of big things. And I said to myself, you know what? For £40, £50, I can go buy a decent bottle of rum and have that myself. So I said, you know what? I just do my own thing. So first year, got the boys around us a little, brother. Let me give you the rules, Rum Bash. Rules of Rum Bash are this. You come to Rum Bash with a bottle of rum. The first rule is it has to be a full-size bottle of rum. So none of those little hip bottles, none of those little sample bottles. It's got to be a full 70-litre bottle of rum. First rule. Okay. Second rule is that the rum cannot come from a supermarket. And the whole point of that is that within Rum Bash, you want to experience and try new things. There's no point in getting something I can go by myself. Show me something new. Let's experience, let's expand our knowledge of the world of rums. So second rule is your rums cannot come from any of the major supermarkets in the UK. Cool. So that's basically the rules. It's not very difficult. And then we have and the evening goes, we rotate who hosts it every year. The hosts keeps the rum. And then basically it's the evening, we just drink some rums, we chill, we reason, catch some jokes, play some music, eat some food, and then at some point in the evening we'll get a bit serious and we start voting for rums and we pick a winner, and then the winner gets a prize. Boom. Been doing it every year for about 9 years now. Really good. A couple of years I did it in my members club, and did it for 2 years in the members club, and we've gone back to houses, and just like the houses, when you're at someone's house, the vibe's just better, a bit more relaxed. You can roam, and it's because it's not just one room you can find, and you can roam around and have some. It was just a nicer vibe. So shout out to Lauren for hosting this year's Rum Bash. This year I came second. I thought I was going to win it, man. Damn. I thought I was going to win. Had a good rum as well. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, Rum Bash was fun. Inevitably, there are some people who can't make it because the dates don't line up. So that's unfortunate. Yeah. I'll try to also hold it around October. So the idea around October is that it gets people to go some holidays or late some holiday in August or September or something. So you get a bit of time to go somewhere nice and get some rum from foreign as well if you want to as well. I've definitely done that in the past. I've gone abroad. I tried to go abroad in September. So my thing is after the summer holidays are finished in schools, that usually ends the first week of September. I like to go away sort of toward the end of September or the very beginning of October, when you still get some nice weather around the world, certain places, but the prices of things have dropped because everyone's back in school. So I'll definitely take advantage of that, where I've gone places, got some rums from different parts of the world, and but Rum Bash some brew. But Rum Bash is great because we've had some quirky, crazy rums. In the years we've had rums from Austria, we've had rums from Australia, we've had Indian rums, and those are the sort of more wild ones. You've got your normal Caribbean rums and what have you, but yeah, the Austrian rums, that was a rum called Straw. Storh. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. It was horrible. Oh my God. It's one of them ones where you just I've not had it since, but it just sticks in the head. You know what? For a laugh, I actually might try to find a bottle and review it. I think I might try to find a bottle and review it on the channel just for giggles. Why not? So yeah, that's today's coffee morning. I just wanted to have a chat. Didn't want to label too much on some of the negative things that happen in the world, and sort of keep it light-hearted this week.